Today we're watching a brand new video called The Rise and Fall of the Most Corrupt Mayor in America by Tommy G. If you don't know about Tiffany Dalton and what the fuck she's doing inside of her county, bro, bro, if you live in Cook County, you're cooked, bro. She's tapped. The whole situation's wild. I think a couple of weeks ago, her and her husband got into a fight at a fucking, a town hall meeting. So it's crazy. I'm pretty sure Tom's going to go over it because this came out, I want to say 2 days ago. So without further ado, if you're new here, like the video. You ain't really got to subscribe. Just like the video, comment, bro, at bare minimum, bro. So if you do that, I appreciate it. Without further ado, let's just hop right into it.
Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard.
Tiffany Henyard
is around. It is always interesting.
Only one word come to mind, and that's demon, possessed.
I've never seen anybody work so hard. I'm going to the end with her.
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you too.
How are you? To you, what is the biggest thing against Tiffany that you would say don't vote for her whatsoever?
It's crazy that she has him here because if you know what's the last time that he tried to get an interview with her, the cops showed up, her team showed up, who was basically trying to get Tommy G up and out of there. So we want to see what's going on. It's crazy.
No, you won't.
Chicago, rolled around in Tahoe.
But you said Keith Freeman bought him, right? What is this?
What is that?
That's your signature, dude.
That someone used, and I told you that.
So someone forged your signature.
They did?
Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. I highly doubt that, but Tommy G, bro, let's get into it.
Tiffany Henyard, the super mayor. She's the local politician from Dalton, Illinois, south side of Chicago, that's been causing international headlines about her antics. We did a piece on her about a year ago to this day, and we cooked her. Over 5 million of you tuned in to see the antics and the corruption that were happening in Dalton, Illinois. And I kept in touch with Tiffany every now and then.
She got that city moving like a bottle girl server, bro. It's just wild.
And I'd kind of tease her on Instagram when I'd be in her town.
Be on your block, Tiffany. What you gonna do about it?
And she never responded until September 11, 2024. She said, hello, give me a call, which I was surprised to hear because we didn't make the friendliest piece about it. I called her and texted her, and it took until November to get on a phone call with her.
I think one of the important pieces will just be us getting to sit down, clearing the air, talking about, you can address hey, when you said this in your piece, this is where I think it was wrong, and then I can respond to that. And
What makes you want to do this anyway? What's wrong with you? You alright?
Because I think you're an interesting person, and I think I like covering one-of-one characters, and I think you're a one-of-one character.
After that, it took until...
That's why I like Tommy G. Him, Andrew Callahan with Channel 5, bro, they try to get both sides of the stories, and I appreciate it. But this lady, bro, her track record goes crazy.
February to book an in-person meeting. But she reached out and said she wanted to tell the story from her point of view and show me what it's like in the life of a super mayor. And that me and the rest of the media that covered her are fake news. And that
as long as you ain't like Michelle Wu putting a bike lane, speed bumps every fucking 5 feet, bro. You can't be that bad, bro.
We lied on her name. Is that possible?
Small things, bro.
She tried inviting me to a turkey giveaway, but I said, I don't want to just do PR for you, Tiffany. Because I wanted to see for myself in person, Tiffany Henyard, the super mayor, the cult of personality that's behind the international headlines of controversy and chaos. When I spoke to her on the phone, she was adamant that I had done her dirty, that she is actually a hero in the town. At one point, she actually compared herself to Jesus Christ.
There's so much out there about the stuff we've done that to just think 100% of it is false. It's hard to believe.
But didn't they do that to Jesus Christ? So what's the difference with Tiffany Henyard?
In Jesus Christ?
I'm being crucified.
You and Jesus Christ is
so it got me wondering,
crazy narcissism.
Is it possible that she has been totally misrepresented and she is actually the hero the town of Dalton has been looking for and that she's a servant of the people? Or is it possible that she is the biggest villain the town has ever seen, a pathological liar, and an agent of chaos destroying the city?
I feel like it's going to be a 70-30 split. 70% of her, she's just tweaking. 30% of it, residents just tweaking.
Last year when we covered her, we brought the receipts. This year when we covered her, we brought even more. A whole lot of them, in fact. We're talking federal indictments on the table here, folks. Let's go to Dalton,
That
Illinois.
nigga got the
See what it's
yellow
really like meeting the
pages
super mayor.
of receipts, bro.
And for those that don't remember, let's first recap Tiffany Henyard's insane behavior that we documented on our first piece on her. Remember, folks, she's a mayor of a small South Chicago town of 20,000 people and found it necessary to roll around in a convoy of Tahoes with armed security escorting her out of the car like a queen. When she took office in 2022, Dalton had a surplus of $5.6 million, and now just over 2 years later is in a deficit of $3.65 million. In the category of outrageous spender, Tiffany gets a gold medal. Among her expenditures, Tiffany paid the police overtime to protect her, including one officer that logged over 300 hours on a single payroll. She took first-class flights and ate at steakhouse.
That nigga was working night and day, bro, in order to hit that shit, bro. Like literally all
around the country, shit. Spent $1 million+ on her own personal ice rink, spent $5,000 just on wigs, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. But now, folks, things are a little different. The walls seem to be closing in around Tiffany. She no longer has her Tahoes. She has to rely on her married boyfriend Kamal to drive her around, and she is under heavy federal investigation, where apparently many of her former allies are beginning to turn informant on her. Today's episode will consist of 2 parts. Part 1 is us spending a day hanging out with Tiffany, and Part 2 is us covering Election Day in Dalton against her top rival, Jason House. There's a lot of action here today, folks, so let's dive in.
I don't know the outcome of it. $40 bet Tiffany Henyard somehow wins, bro. Even though people hate people like this, bro, it's that political party lines bullshit, bro. You rock with the incumbent. Like, hopefully, bro, they change it up for their sound's sake, bro, because how do you have $5.6 million, bro, in surplus 2 years later? You're in a deficit of $3.56 million. That is crazy work.
You smell that? It's election season, folks. We're back, touching down on Dalton, and today's the election that determines whether Tiffany Henyard stays as mayor or someone else wins. We're here, boots on the ground, ready to rock and roll and get to the bottom of this. So I'll keep you posted as the story develops.
Okay.
You did videos like with gangbangers, right?
Yeah.
Cool. You look more clean cut though.
Thank you.
You do videos with gangbangers, it's crazy.
Today we interviewed her and she's excited. She said she's going to take home the win.
I see no competition. So when I come
You
in
can
with
tell she's a reporter the way how she's talking.
I'm going to be so great. Y'all can all come to the after party and we can talk about it.
It's election day. What's going through your head?
We're waiting on these results to come in and have a landslide victory. We got tired of the lack of transparency, lack of engagement in the community, disrespect to the community, and first-class trips being done on our taxpayer dime. So we sat down together. I was selected. I was pleased to be selected from the team, and now it's time that we change the narrative of Dalton.
To you, what is the biggest thing against Tiffany that you would say don't vote for her whatsoever?
You're only going to give me one? It really is the image that's been put on our community, because our community is not...
Like, this is what I mean, bro. Like, if you a mayor, bro, there is no way in hell you have all these advertisements and flyers and all this shit, bro. Like, club shit, bro. Like, if you spending money for a graphic designer and you're a politician and they pulling up your shit, like, you gotta be up there with fucking Sexy Red, Martin Luther King, and Rosa Parks shaking ass, bro, on a fucking Atlanta club poster, bro. Like, this is what she's got for, like, political pamphlets and shit, bro. Like, it
what's
is
being
crazy,
portrayed in the media, and then we look up and don't have the resources that we really need.
She said that the FBI has not contacted her whatsoever. Is that possible?
I think it's possible that they haven't contacted you yet, but I also would say the subpoenas led a clear trail on what they're interested in.
WGN Investigates has obtained copies of new subpoenas that show the investigation is widening.
Describe the character of Tiffany Henyard.
Only one word come to mind, and that's demon, possessed. I am praying that tonight the village of Dalton will be victorious in getting rid of Tiffany Henyard and her goons.
Shit, bro. Me too, bro, because this shit is crazy. Wait, critic of Illinois Mayor Tiffany Henyard believes in battle poll ordered shooting at her home? Bro! She got niggas on payroll doing drive-bys. Why is she moving like Wilson Fisk? Like, literally, bro, like, where's Daredevil? Like, bro, she got niggas doing drive-bys. She's spending like $100,000 on 2 trips, bro. It's crazy work. House. And you a mayor of like a backwater city, bro. It would have been different if you was a mayor of Chicago, mayor of like a really big city, bro. Like no disrespect to the people who live there, bro. But it's like you ain't like really even like a city, bro. You doing too much. That's what I'm saying, Bella. Bro, my cat don't get it. Let's get it though.
She said she didn't buy the Tahoes and none of the vehicles you purchased.
No, hell no.
Her signature is on the lease.
So she definitely bought the Tahoes.
Yeah, I mean, her signature is all over them.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. As the mayor, even if people are forging your signatures, bro, there is no way, bro. You gonna get all them Chevy Tahoes, bro, for that much. A 2023 one, bro. Could have got a 2021 for about like, I don't even know, bro, like $50K. Because the total lease price is $150,000, bro. You could have bought a used one and kept it. This is fucking 60 months, 5 years. Like, bro, she's stupid. I get it, bro. I get why y'all type, bro. Get her out of office.
Her very brilliant boyfriend Kamal had an explanation, though.
It's not even her responsibility. Her responsibility is to be a mayor. You got people that stand next to you that's supposed to be handling the business.
You a mayor, bro. You supposed to be the leader. If you have people inside your like cabinet, bro, you supposed to keep them in check, bro. Make sure that they doing what they supposed to be doing. So that's also failing as mayor. This nigga's twice my age. She got that fucking stupid ass title hat on, bro. I already know these. COON, bro.
By the time it makes use for
minus the rack,
This
bro.
is Kamal, a married man who is also Tiffany's boyfriend, chief advisor, and her full-time.
Huh?
This is Kamal, a married man who is also
a married man,
so Tiffany's boyfriend,
who's also Tiffany's boyfriend. I thought
advisor and her full-time driver. And you may be familiar with him as the guy that got into a brawl at Tiffany's town hall.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
The latest drama for Henyard, who also serves as Dalton mayor and is under investigation by the FBI.
With his prestigious resume of running a car wash/party venue that currently owes over $148,000 in back taxes, Tiffany wisely selected.
I'm pretty sure I know that he knows who's that graphic designer, bro. You got a car wash that operates as a party venue, bro. Crazy.
Him to be the director of Thornton Township's youth programming with a salary of $108,000.
That still falls on you. You were supposed to train them. You were supposed to watch them. You didn't do that.
Yes, Sally.
She not only knew about it, she told them what type to get.
Is there any chance you think she wins today?
I think we're gonna win, and our goal is to win with 82% of the vote.
My brother, that's what Kamala and him thought. That's all I'm gonna say, bro.
She doesn't have a shot in hell.
Stupidity.
What are you looking for to happen?
Stupidity can always win.
It is absolutely disgusting what's happened in this village over the last 4 years.
Because the people of Dalton, they just deserve better.
Who do you think are her allies? Like why?
Because I feel like what it's really gonna come down to is the young voters, bro. And if the young voters see Tiffany and all that other shit, bro, homie got a party car wash, bro. The young voters are definitely gonna vote for them, bro. Like that's why it's important to keep your kids in school and make sure that they know what, how to actually like vote and be into politics, bro.
How would someone support her at this point?
She take people and she give them the most they've ever made.
Regardless of what they are, what you are, Democrat, Republican, bro, does not matter, bro. Get them into politics one way or another,
But here's the thing. If it's the truth, why you're not going to speak on it?
Like this.
See, that's the thing. If you're really passionate about the truth, I would say it.
Mm-hmm. We team Tiffany. She's a wonderful mayor.
What do you love about her?
Everything.
You think she's going to win today?
I hope.
These two niggas used to be crash outs, bro. I could just tell. And I don't want to be that person, bro, but I think I know who shot at homegirl's house, bro.
Did you guys vote for her the first time around?
I never did.
No. Shit's crazy.
No.
I helped her with her campaign.
I certainly did not.
And what made you leave her campaign?
I was more than just that to Tiffany. I was her daughter's godmother.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you're voting against
crazy.
her. I don't live here in Dalton. I flew in from Florida to be here.
What made you do that?
My husband's the ex-police chief.
Lewis?
Collins.
Oh.
Shame on you.
What's your guys' take on Lewis Lacey?
Damn.
He's a joke. He's a shame. He's a disgrace.
Folks, last time I was in Dalton.
I ain't gonna lie. There gotta be some type of PD in the world that does like a boxing shit. Like I know, like NYPD does boxing. But they gotta box with some community people, bro. I feel like that's the best way to get out aggression on both ends, bro. Let niggas like legally beat each other up, bro. Like I swear to God, do that shit, bro. Niggas will cool out. In this situation, bro, Dalton, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Lacey would have a triple header that night, bro. You'd be fighting everybody, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
It happened to me and my team.
Referee might get it
I
in
thought
the
was
action.
wrong. There's a stop you need to make. Last year when I visited Dalton, I tried to find Tiffany for an interview at the local town hall. In doing so, I was absolutely swarmed by Dalton PD, and I had a showdown with Louis Lacey, the former.
Nigga,
Doing
Gideon?
so, I was absolutely swarmed by Dalton PD, and I had
Bro, that's DeMarcus Cousins if I've ever seen it, bro. She got Gideon on
a
payroll.
showdown with Louis Lacey, the
Shit's
former
crazy.
police chief who is built like a potato.
I know who you are, got your information, get it right.
That sounds like a threat.
Coming back, valid. Okay, gentlemen, have a good day.
Are you gonna get in your vehicle? I'll get in mine, you get in yours?
Go to your car. Have a good day.
So
See,
today
bro,
I visited.
Cops like that, they fucking jokes. And I could just tell them niggas used to get bullied when they were kids, bro. They got bullied as kids and they got that taste of power and they just don't know how to act,
PD
bro.
headquarters to look for Lacey to have a friendly conversation. I'm looking for an old friend, Louis Lacey.
He hasn't been employed with the village since like August.
Is Louis Lacey
Bro, that's fucking Gideon. This is the Gideon cop, bro. You shave that shit off, bro. Cause like right here, bro, if like you squint a little bit, bro, that's Gideon. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's Gideon. That's Gideon's daddy. You feel those daddy? We just found that nigga. He in Dalton County.
Oh. If you guys find him, let him know that I'm interested in beating his ass, all right? Thank you.
Yo, this nigga's a
Louis
crash
Lacey,
out.
if you're any type of man, which I know you're not, you find me at Tommy G. McGee on Instagram, and you take me up on this challenge. Officer Lacey, you want to handle this like a real man? I will pay you a week's salary. Any gym in Illinois or Wisconsin, I'll meet.
That ain't the week salary he was getting, bro. Give him that 300 hour a week salary, bro. You
You there, handle it like men. If I lose, I give it to you. If I win, I donate to charity. And I'm pretty sure you're gonna keep your little butt in the office. You're not gonna take up a real challenge. I'll expedite this ass whooping straight to you.
Bro.
You tell me where to meet and
Tommy G's talking his shit. I've never seen him this gangster, bro, in a video off rip, bro. Like 10 minutes in, this gangster's crazy.
when. And let's just say, I hope you have
Holy
good insurance.
shit.
Hey, I stopped by to try and say hi to Louis.
We told you that.
I know, but I just gotta follow down leads, you know?
That's good.
Are you feeling good, Tiffany? You feeling confident?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know if y'all ever watched Abbott Elementary. She's giving off of like what Ava the principal is, bro. That's just literally Ava in real life, bro. Like, how do you have the credentials to be a mayor? From what I've seen so far, in like the last video, and like hearing shit in like the news circle, bro. How is she a mayor?
Okay. All right, I'm gonna hit
Should
up
be a
your
fire
person
club
about
like
Dalton.
owner, bro.
Let's make
Like
sure to
she got
link
a
up
record
today.
resort,
This
a
is
club, bro.
history
She
in
might
the
make that shit
making.
popping, bro. She might just need to change,
What do you think about
optics.
the Tahoe expenditures?
For the I don't know about that.
What do you think about the first class flights?
He an OG shooter.
I don't know.
He know he talking
personally
about.
what
He
they
know.
do. I don't know. I'm just here to support it.
You don't have any opinion on it?
Yeah, ain't nobody said nothing about fight.
We volunteer. We from the south side of Chicago.
What, bro? Told you, shooters on payroll.
See, y'all don't even live here.
So why show up today then?
The question is,
They the muscle.
But why?
the question isn't why show up, it's why not show up.
Are you guys on our payroll?
She had to get supported from the south side of Chicago.
She got her family from the south side of Chicago.
Are you on our payroll?
I'm just here.
You're not getting a dime?
I want to get on your payroll.
And that,
But what had you coming?
Shit, I ain't gonna lie, Tommy G. Let me get on your payroll too, my boy. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You gonna need somebody to point out, like, bro, them niggas definitely shooters, bro. I'm pretty sure he knows.
All the way from the south side to volunteer.
And from the south side of Chicago.
In public, unfortunately, you can't. No, I'm telling you what it is, though.
Don't, bro, nigga, put on the shiesty, bro. Told you.
No, you won't.
no violence.
No, you won't.
Tommy G, let's go.
You won't do it. I hope 3 pieces and a biscuit's not gonna be served for lunch. You know what I mean? Sorry.
Tommy G.
I know he didn't say it to me. I don't know who he said it to, but it wasn't to me. 10-4, we have a Tiffany Henyard sighting at the Deekman.
Tommy G about that shit, bro.
All units report to the area. We'll see you on the scene.
Fucking with this shit, bro. Are y'all fucking with this shit, bro? If you still in here, like, probably, like, what is this, like, on the recording, bro? Like, 20 minutes in, bro? Hope y'all fucking with it. Hope y'all fucking with it.
You guys seen it recently?
Crazy, man.
It smells good.
So yes or no for Tiffany? We got news crews, we got the sheriffs, we got more news crews getting the scoop.
That's how even the news crews like, nah,
And
bro.
Tiffany Henyard is sitting in her car. I don't know if she's playing games on her phone or, I don't know,
No
maybe
bullshit.
writing another
Turn off
verse
the mouse,
for another
bro.
song that she's going to record, but
Turn off the
we're
wireless mouse, bro.
anxiously awaiting.
Okay. They gotta bring out like public shaming, bro. I feel like to really know that you hate somebody, try throwing fucking tomatoes at motherfuckers, bro. Bring that shit back. That bitch,
Hey,
ooh,
Tiffany.
literally tomatoes,
Good.
tomatoes, tomatoes, tomatoes.
Because we're going to the unity amongst community this time around.
Unity in your community this time around.
Yeah, give me 1 minute. Let me go vote.
All right, we'll see you soon.
Can we get you voting?
Let me go vote.
Yeah.
Okay. Tommy G, start. Ah.
Yeah,
I have to get out.
Tiffany.
Hold on. Don't push me down, please.
Tiffany, let's mic you up for this.
Oh, we going back in time, baby. Meeting with Tiffany for the first time. Okay.
Good morning. LBs.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm pretty sure like mayors, politicians probably got like a fucking like bolo fucking book of everybody who they like, you know, influencers, media personnel, newspaper writers, editors, all that shit, bro. Like they probably have like a list of people they don't fuck with, bro. I'm pretty sure for Tiffany, Tommy G's definitely up there, bro. Number 3, bro, definitely.
Okay.
I can see it.
She
That's
don't
just
do
like, you know,
the
big
day-to-day
names.
operations. That's why you have a village administrator and a senior advisor.
But if you're responsible for spending
that nigga, her man's who got a wife, that nigga, bro, he chill with them Southside niggas.
We're running the
I'm telling
budget
you.
of a town, and the budget's going
You
astray
talking
because
about the person that's allotted the car, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they have to do what? Spend it responsibly, right? Who sees it before she sees it?
the guy that spent it, the accountant, whoever has access, whoever has access to the.
Bam. But if the CPA that's set in place, right, does not report it to the lead, the top, how would you ever know? You running a business, right?
Auditing. Having actual like financial protocols. You buy something, bro. There's like, you know, different like ways. Like you use like a ramp card, bro. You get charged, bro. Your supervisor will know. Your higher ups will know, bro. Finance will know, bro. It's all right there, bro. Simple things, bro. It's 2025, bro. But in this case, with this shit taking, it's 2024. And rent was still around by then. And it's different financial ways or financial groups who could do this shit for y'all.
Like a real
There's no
business.
accountability.
This is basically a Fortune 500. You know what I'm saying? You running 2 Fortune 500s, and both of them are municipal. You get what I'm saying? So when you're doing the hiring, it's not you, it's HR.
So if I understand it correctly,
office.
she's not involved in the hiring and she's not involved in the spending.
That's literally what
How
Holmes
do you
said.
involve yourself in something you don't even have a car with?
The
It's like
government.
130 people.
How's it going?
How y'all doing?
Good. How are you? Good to meet you.
Good to meet you too.
How are
Good to
you?
see Hey guys. How's it going?
The one, the only Tiffany.
Literally
Henyard.
is
Finish
Ava, bro. It's Ava.
Yeah.
getting ready.
Yeah, I'm finna finish get ready and I'll
Okay.
be back.
Cool.
They gonna give you a whole layout of everything.
Perfect.
Yep. All right.
First comment I can tell you off the
Liar.
bat, she has charisma.
Yeah.
Which I'm not surprised by.
This is crazy, bro.
What's your favorite?
That's the thing. The charisma is what will get people. Like, she seems really chill, bro. It's fine. Like, you could be a cool person, but when it's coming down to be, like, a leader, especially for, like, this high stakes in, like, you know, politics, bro, it's crazy.
Actually, I love Mexican. And also,
Hey, did you
pasta
call
Italian.
Oh.
So you got to go and talk to residents. Door knock. What we do
Door knock.
normally during campaign season, just to show you guys.
You got all them Chevy Tahoes and your man got a BMW, bro. Probably an X8.
I am
Like, come on
truly
now.
loved by the residents of Torrington Township. Look who it is. The one and only Leah. Hey. How you doing, Mama? Cute. Yeah. Good to see you. I said, you flying over here, girl. How are you? Good. How you doing? I am well. Tell everybody so the world can understand what it is your super mayor do.
She do a whole lot. Okay, she look out for her people. Is she underrated? You know what I'm saying?
I moved from the Chicago area, and in order for us to have festivals or things that we did, it was never in our communities. Since I've been in this township, festivals for every holiday, and I was able to.
And that's where your budget is going. We need to see them roads. We need to see everything, bro. Roads, traffic, fucking signals. We need to see if, like, trash is actually being picked up, like, on the road, like, street cleaning, bro. There's mad shit that needs to happen,
Go to the
bro.
food pantry. And when I looked at my box, I had shrimp, I had chicken, I had a turkey. You know, it was good food. I've never seen anybody work so hard, and even after being humiliated. I'm going to the end with her. I'm going to the end.
Why do you think she's so targeted right now?
Look at what y'all doing. Y'all are terrorizing the community. Y'all think y'all terrorizing her, but y'all really terrorizing the community with all the things that y'all doing, all the negative things that y'all throwing out there. Y'all hurting us. So what do I think about the news that's out there? I think a lot of it is false news. I think a lot of it is slander. They hate on her, period.
Criticisms and opinions, bro. That's all it really is. That's all. Whoop. Pulling out academics. Hold on. Never mind. We'll make that out of her, bro.
She's been targeted because she's black and she's young,
bro.
and she's female. That's 3 strikes against her.
Some of the people we interviewed last time
Black,
we were here
female,
that were
and
speaking
young.
against her were also black and female.
Mm-hmm.
How
They got on the bandwagon.
If a leader is going on first.
Why do my people be like this, bro? It's okay, bro. Sometimes the people who we want to champion the most just let us down, and it's fine to admit that, bro.
Class flights, going to steakhouses. How do you feel about that as a taxpayer?
Like, I don't live there, so I can't really say one-on-one, bro, but like...
Why she's supposed to ride a bus or whatever? Why she not supposed to have more than one security guard?
I think every mayor eats steaks. I think every mayor...
What about a vegan one?
Travels.
I think she's doing exactly what she's entitled to do. She's the supervisor. I think she goes...
She the supervisor of the township and a mayor, bro. What the fuck are these titles, bro? What the fuck, bro?
Over budget for the community.
I was starting to wonder if I was being North Korea'd by Tiffany. You know,
I don't gotta
everything
tell
is
you,
staged and carefully arranged to give you a reality that they want you to see.
That's
what
what
I
it's
thought
looking
door
like.
knocking was canvassing every house on the street to ask their
Literally.
opinion, not just a pre-selected resident that appears to have gotten free stuff from Tiffany.
And
This
just
whole
biased.
experience had me questioning what.
Like, bro, if it's like that, bro, go to her neighbor. Each one of those neighbors, go to the 2 houses next to it. And let's see how they feel, bro. So total, like, 4 extra houses, bro. Let's see how everybody feels,
was
bro.
real. Was it possible that she was actually really good for
I'm
the
happy you said
people of
something about the
Dalton
North
and that
Korea
she
thing,
was the
'cause that's what I
victim
was
of a
thinking, but I
fake
just
news
couldn't, like,
campaign? That's
you
what
know,
I had to find out.
my
Well, if
brain
you
just
get
couldn't wrap
reelected,
around,
what's
like,
something you want to
how
do
to
in
call
your
it, what it
You
as
mean
mayor?
when I get reelected?
When
Because
you
I'm going
get
to come in by a landslide like Trump did. Just know that. So when I get reelected, I'll be able to really show.
At least she understands, because that's exactly what I said, bro. Just like how Trump won is the same way she can win, bro. Manipulation to the highest degree. I don't really care about that he won, bro. At the end of the day, bro, I don't give a fuck, bro. We just gotta last, what, another 3 years, bro? I don't care, bro. Same thing with these niggas, bro. They just gotta last until she's gone, bro. But with a mayor, bro, them niggas can keep running till they dead. So they gotta lock in.
The residents, those that's been blind to what it is that I truly vision for the Southland, which is growth, opportunity,
Shout out Menino, bro.
businesses.
Shout out Menino.
Tiffany, we're
Fuck,
at the
bro. Shout out
infamous
Walsh.
ice rink right now. The ice rink that was claimed to be your personal party spot. Is it open to the public? What's going on here?
Yeah, come on. People can
Where's the
tell
ice?
whatever lies all they want, but this is the ice in the garage. We didn't put the ice down this season because they wouldn't allow Public Works to basically help us with the ice.
So people in the public have been using this ice rink?
Yeah, yeah. Hey y'all, it's your mayor, Tiffany A. Hilliard, the people's mayor. We here in the village of Dalton and we about to get our skate on. Remember, when all 5 of them trustees said no, look what God did.
Tiffany claims the ice rink was open to the public, but there is no proof of that at all, and her opponents will point out that the only time they saw the rink in use was when Tiffany was throwing private parties there.
The first year we opened it, we put the ice was down. So it was dope.
But it's used in the summer too to skate?
Yeah, it's open all year round.
I'm getting ready to get out of this seat because that's a bald-faced lie. It was only open when she was having an event there, and she invited the residents to come there to her event.
Anything for Tiffany here, let me just make this crystal clear to everybody. I pay for my own.
I mean, plus, you live in Chicago. Why the fuck do you got an ice rink? I ain't gonna lie. And that could have been used for, that space could have been used for anything, bro. Basketball court, anything to get the community like, up and going, bro. They probably got some, bro. I ain't gonna do a whole entire GeoGuess or Dalton County, but fuck, bro. The ice rink? Really, bro? Ice rink? That's what y'all chose?
Everything. My clothes, my hair, my makeup, my whatever.
Not even
it comes from Tiffany Hughes' money, meaning
nothing,
me.
Bro.
I pay them directly.
She said that the purchases from the beauty supply shop for wigs, they were not wigs for her, but for somebody else.
You're gonna make me laugh. That's untruth, and if that was so, she would have stated who she purchased it for and gave the receipts.
So anything else that's happening, I couldn't tell you nothing about, because I don't even rock like that. I just told you where I come from. So why do I have to pay any other type of way?
And none of the vehicles you purchased?
No, hell no.
Did you think that was a bad negotiation to pay $50K over asking for it?
I just think that people should tell the truth and stop lying on other people to get out of their situations. I'm not into that.
Another of the accusation was that you had the police shoot up a rival.
Shooters. This is comical. I told you it's too many rumors. Why would I do that?
These people have terrorized the residents.
That nigga put on a shiesty to volunteer for you, shorty. Let's be for real. Let's be for real.
Went to people's homes. They even came to my house.
There is no media allowed in the school.
We're going to set it up so you can see her voting from, not behind, from the front. Okay?
Jesus.
How y'all doing today?
Good. What's going through your mind right now, Tiffany?
I'm excited. I can't wait till this evening's results come through. I am excited for the residents of Dalton.
Is there anything in hindsight that you would have done differently over these last 4 years?
Yeah, I would have told one of the trustees sooner. I think that I was blindsided from the go. I came in 2021. And when I came in 2021, I was faced with a recall. So you never gave me the opportunity to continue to govern, and I want the opportunity to govern my time. I think the time is now.
If you don't win, what are you going to do?
I might run for something bigger.
She's done.
Okay.
Yep, thank you so much.
I know she a bitch to argue
so we're just a
with,
chaotic scene here.
I know she's difficult to argue with,
the
bro. I
media,
can just tell.
sheriff,
You ain't winning no
citizens trying to
argument
vote,
with her.
a push, a melee at the
Shit
front.
is crazy.
The super mayor came in, placed her vote, and she's confident she's going to be having a victory.
I'm excited. I'm excited. A lot of people are coming out. People see that we need change in Dalton. Regardless of the videos and the receipts that's not receipts, people see that there's a cloud over Dalton and the sun is out today because it's going to be a good day.
Do you think it's going to be close?
Not even close. Not nowhere near. Because these people here hate her.
Do the trustees get the paperwork from the CPA?
They do. They own bank accounts too that they're not supposed to be on.
Can you prove it?
Oh, it's already proved. It's on the internet. You saw it? You ain't see it?
No, I didn't see
You
it.
ain't see the checks get wrote?
What checks?
Oh, you ain't see the checks? Oh, you ain't been watching.
Which checks?
Yo, this is how you know when a nigga's capping, bro. This whole interaction. Do I want y'all to do, bro? I don't know if I can see the mouse cursors, but watch homie's eyes, bro. Watch his eyes. It does like a little dart, and then he just relocks in, bro. And then the little head twist is the nah, bro, nah.
Checks.
Oh, you ain't see the checks? Oh, you ain't been watching.
Which checks?
It's checks for stuff that they wrote.
Like
for
what?
Attorneys, for other things, stuff for other people.
If the trustees are stealing, why,
I didn't say they were stealing.
I think you just did.
No, I did.
You
That's
said
basically what you
they're
said.
getting checks.
Literally.
They on bank accounts.
So wouldn't that be stealing?
What you mean? Hold on one second.
Provide to him.
B.
He said, oh,
Y'all see what it is?
No shit.
It's Tiffany.
That's worse than like you out in public on the weather app trying to make it look like
Tiffany
you busy,
having
bro.
an
Like, at
election
least
party?
scroll Twitter, bro. Scroll some TikTok. Damn. Who we just said
victory moment. That's what we're gonna call it. It's gonna be victory.
I pray that she be gone today because we need somebody who's gonna do right by the communities and the township, who's gonna be honest, who's gonna do the bookkeeping correctly, and who's gonna tell the residents what it really is out here.
We like to give a lot of attention to the national elections, but I think local elections matter just as much, if not more.
Bro, this shit's
make
crazy.
Decisions on expenditures in your town. It is fascinating to see a local election in a town you probably never heard of get so big.
Hey, yo, my boy. My boy. Tommy,
expenditures in
wear
your
your seatbelt.
It is fascinating to see.
Wear your seatbelt, bro. There's no seatbelt marks, bro, and I hear the shit dinging, bro.
A local election in a town you probably never heard of get so big.
Wear your seatbelt, bro. Save lives. I don't know if it's you or your camera ran both y'all niggas. Wear seatbelts, bro. Save your lives.
He runs the food pantry. We got GA.
Not Dr. Scott's food pantry.
Don't even try to be with the lap belt on, throw the shit behind you, bro. Wear it all, bro.
She was a lady that was
It don't
having
matter,
a lot
nigga.
of trouble
Don't look
getting
cool,
funding
nigga.
for her building.
It don't matter when you dead, nigga. You gonna scrape your ass off the pavement. You ain't gonna look cool then, nigga. You gonna look like a raw hamburger patty.
Yeah.
Oh, so you do know Dr. Scott.
Sorry, I was yapping.
That had all the dry.
Pantry.
He runs the food pantry. We got GA.
Not Dr. Scott's food pantry.
No, I don't know who Dr. Scott is. Who's Dr. Scott?
She was a lady that was having a lot of trouble getting funding for her building.
Oh, the lady that had all the drywall exposed in the video and the building wasn't finished?
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh, so you do know Dr. Scott.
So the last time we were here,
That's what I
Tiffany
mean,
was
bro.
kind of shutting her down, but now it's absolutely cracking.
How did I see you guys walking up?
Hey, how are you? This is Dr. Scott. She runs a non-profit food pantry called Free Indeed, a cool community.
Bro, shout out to Prime. Shout out.
In which residents get to pick out their food grocery store style. Last time we had met with her, she was in financial dire straits due to Team Tiffany preventing her from running her business by weaponizing the city licensing process. Here's what was new with her.
Good to see you, Dr. Scott.
Good to see you too. Look at you.
I know. I had to wear my best adulting today.
A lot is going through my mind today. I am thinking about everything that has happened, and we have gotten to this point.
I like shit like this, bro, because this is like actually like giving back to the like community, bro. If the name is true, Free Indeed, and just like giving out like free food to families, bro, as is, bro, that's a W, bro. Because it doesn't look like they're really using like any of the excess space to do anything in the community gardening or anything of that nature, bro. To actually get like fresh like produce and shit. So anything and everything is good, and then with how Tiffany's running the city, bro, I'll fuck with this
Where
shit.
we're praying that it'll be a change of power for the village of Dalton so that we can move forward. It's a grocery store, but everything is completely free. The community needs this. As you can see, the line is always around the corner, and it's fresh produce, I mean meats and everything. We were able to relaunch our Mom 911 program because before we didn't have the repairs done, but now we're able to give out Pampers and wipes and different things, and it's all free. It's all free. If you remember the last time that you guys were here, we had just flooded. We needed repairs to be done, and this room was not even done. But here, this is our health and nutrition space, and so we use this space to have health workshops about high blood pressure.
This is so good for the community. Why would someone block it?
I have no idea.
Do you believe she blocked Dr. Scott from functioning within her nonprofit?
Without a shadow of a doubt. And we went and talked with Dr. Scott. And I just felt so bad for her because she had purchased this building. And I think she spent like $600,000 or $700,000, and her program was fantastic. And this lady was blocking her with permits. She was blocking her with inspections. And not only that, the inspectors, the code enforcers were not certified to do any type of inspections at all.
This area.
So she just had her homies just go in there and be like, nah, bro, this shit ain't even. This is what I mean by Tiffany, bro.
When we purchased the property,
like
the idea was to open up, you know, a thrift store to give people access to quality items. We have not been able to do that.
How long has this been sitting vacant for?
July.
And you still have to pay property taxes.
Yes.
You still have to pay rent. You still have to pay overhead, insurance, all of that.
I still have mortgage. I still have insurance. I do partner with other organizations that give me volunteers, but I do have a small team that we have to pay payroll because we still function. We still try to serve the community by having the grocery store available.
Last time I felt like you had a little bit of a weary spirit, but right now
they
you're
got
full
the
of energy
fucking,
and vibrance.
like, bro, this is so compy, bro. Like, got the grocery store, you got the shit to come in and check your fucking blood pressure for the old people, bro. Like, small shit like this shit, bro, goes a long way in, like, underserved communities, bro. Shout out to her, bro.
What's the change?
Shout out to Dr.
The change
Scott,
is that
bro.
we're able to help
Shout
the
out to Dr.
community
Scott.
more. You know, thanks to you guys, that video went viral and people did donate and we were able to maintain. And so I'm excited.
Well, folks, I think this deserves a good sequel. So we're going to have a part 2 to this fundraiser. I'm going to put $1,000 down. And you, the people back home, and we raised $40,000,
Yes,
over $40,000
yes.
last time as a community crowdfunding for something good.
Run
And
it
you
up,
see the
bro.
mission, how
I
it's
fuck with
expanded.
it.
And I think if we can add to that, it's beautiful. So that GoFundMe link will be in the pinned comments. Donate whatever speaks to you, from $5 to $1 million. If you got it.
I fuck with this shit, bro. The bear claw. Okay, I had a big back moment, bro. The fucking blueberry and cheese bear claws, bro. Fucking gas, bro. If you have never tried one, bro, shit, bro. Go to your convenience store, bro. Or go to the hood into the convenience store, bro. And look for exactly this shit, bro. The blue wrapper, bear claws, the blueberry and cheese, bro. Throw that shit in the microwave for 45 seconds, bro. Fucking golden. Shit's great. But shout out to Dr. Scott and all the work she's
I had
doing
been
with
calling
the
Tiffany
market.
all election day to meet with her, and she proved to be a slippery character. Luckily, locals told me where she was, and I rolled up on her because I was dying to confront her about a couple of lies she had told me to my face. Here's what happened.
Let's get it. And about 12 minutes left, so you know this shit. As Udi Wild says, about to get.
How's it going out there?
What's up? It's going great. It's doing good, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's standing out to you about today so far?
Shooter
What's
on
standing out is
pay.
that the people loving on me, supporting me, coming out, and basically praying for me. So I love that part.
There's something I gotta ask you about. Last time I talked to you, I asked you about the Tahoes. What did you tell me?
From Vegas to Chicago, I rode around in Tahoe.
Tiffany showed me a sneak peek of a song she was dropping, and in that song I heard the lines, "From Vegas to Chicago, riding around in Tahoes," after she had just told me she had nothing to do with the Tahoe.
Wait. You a mayor and a rapper.
Tiffany showed me a sneak peek of the song she was dropping, and in that song I heard the lines, "From Vegas to Chicago,
Like,
riding
people
around
like
in
this,
Tahoes."
I feel
After
like you could do so much in life, bro. You could do so much, bro. Like, she has, like, the, I would say, character, bro, to make it far, bro. But you choosing to be a mayor, and, like, instead of using your, like, who you are and, like, what you could do for good, bro, you literally just terrorizing the whole entire community.
She just told me she had nothing to do with the Tahoes, so I had to see what the hell was going on.
So
Well, she got the Tahoes, high key.
You're about to
She does got the
debut.
Tahoes,
Is this a
regardless.
sneak peek at a song?
Oh yeah, definitely. People to feed my people. From Vegas to Chicago, rode around in Tahoe. 17
She just.
Where are the Tahoes?
No, that's a
You ever
crazy
talk about
feature.
any of the steakhouses or flights? But you said Keith Freeman bought them, right?
We went over that, but today is about my election. Today I want to talk
Tiffany.
about my election.
But what the hell
I want
is
to
this
talk about
thing?
my election.
What is this?
What is that?
That's your signature, dude.
That someone used, and I told you that.
So someone
what I gotta
forged
lie
your
for?
signature.
They did. The board knows about that, so why don't you ask them about it?
If you look at me in my face and tell me something, and then someone's like, "Hey, she lied to you," look
I
at the
didn't
thing.
lie to you. I did lie. I did. I did not
So
sign that.
Keith Freeman forged your signature.
Yes.
To see if it's possible if Keith Freeman forged Tiffany's signature, let's compare this signature with other Tiffany signatures that we have. And we have many of them. Here, here, and here. So it's either Tiffany is adding yet another lie to the pile, or Keith Freeman is...
I will say, the only way it's possible is if they have like that little like signature machine where you could just like, you know, the presidents use it, where it's like, you know, you have your signature, you put a fucking shit in there because you gotta sign that shit all the time, bro. Do I got time for that? Put that shit in there. It's kind of like a stamp that is kind of like your signature, bro. So unless it's like that,
the
that's
best
one
forger
thing.
that Dalton's ever seen.
Seeing how much money they got, I highly doubt
This
that.
isn't substance, it's on paper.
Hold on. Let's talk about the trustees stealing $100,000. And they gave to their lawyer just what, February 11th or the 13th.
How'd they steal it?
They wired the money to him. They're not on bank accounts. How are they doing it? Let's talk about Jason House giving the lawyer $108,000 that he signed on a check and he's not on the bank account. That's the real stuff. I put up receipts. Y'all don't talk about that. Y'all talk about fluff.
Receipts?
Online.
Where?
Online.
Well, we looked for them and we found her YouTube channel, Tiff Speaks the Truth. She says she's being open and transparent, but something odd is happening. 1, there are no real receipts. 2, the comments are turned off, which is odd for someone trying to be transparent. But 3, we did notice a sick preview to her music video, To Feed the People. Check this out. Pretty cool, right? But no receipts. So the search for Tiffany's truth continues.
The wigs, the hairdresser, that was your hairdresser that bought the wigs, not Keith Freeman.
See the stuff you're talking about. What else?
I went and looked back to the receipts.
What else? What else?
Folks, Tiffany's own personal stylist bought these wigs for her after she got elected. This is footage of them together. And here are pictures from the mannequins of the store in which the wigs were bought and Tiffany wearing them on her head. How much more blatant of a lie can you make? And my question is this, Tiffany, if you're assigned this money and there's nothing wrong about this, why hide it? Why not just own it and say, yeah, those are my wigs? But it's just another example of the pathological man.
I think that's the main thing, is that, like, bro, just be honest, bro. Like, do you need the Tahoes and the convoys and all that shit? Nah. But when you spend the money, bro, just be transparent.
In which Tiffany lies and operates.
But you moved past it. It's literally on paper.
Let's talk about some of the stuff that I put out that y'all not talking about. Okay. Such as the money that I just spoke of.
They voting in November or whatever the fuck this is happening. And look at all the leaves and like trash and the garbage and shit littered around here. I know it's a little shit, bro, but like that's what I mean by like, bro, like take your
what about the money that we do have? We got $2.4 million in an MFT fund. Why? But we broke, right? So how money coming up missing to pay your lawyer, but you're not taking care of the residents. You're not doing the sidewalks, the streets, the alleys. But we got
Well, if you are corrupt, you need to launch an investigation probe into you. There will be money that will be used. You know, if it's especially if it's internal, will be used.
$4 million to
That's
do
what
it.
I mean.
That's what we're supposed to do, but we're not doing it. And when I say we, not me, the board of
I ain't
trustees.
gonna lie, her brain's misfiring.
Like everyone's just targeting you. You're the best mayor that's ever happened. People are just targeting you for no reason or no.
Yes, it's a civil corruption charge.
She said just a couple minutes ago that Keith Freeman forged her signature.
Tiffany is a compulsive liar.
We know
her
that,
next
bro.
thing, she said that the purchases from the beauty supply shop for wigs, they were not wigs for her, but for somebody else.
If that was so, she would have stated who she purchased it for and gave the receipts.
A memo.
But I do know that her hairstylist was on Dalton payroll.
Her signature, is that the Tahoe lease?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
I'm just amazed that a human being can lie like that.
I'm sorry, but she really said that's not her signature.
It is f***ing right here.
Oh my God.
The culture of her campaign seems untrustworthy in the way they conduct themselves. If you are speaking the truth, you say it with your chest.
Really
you say it with your arms open. You're ready to be vindicated. You're ready to share your story. Her campaign workers looked like they were paid cigarettes to show up. Like
paid YNs, bro. Those are the people, bro, on public transportation, bro. You just gotta be like, that ain't worth it. I'm going to the next bus, bro. I'll wait another 15 minutes for catch the next bus. I'll wait for the next train. I ain't dealing with that bullshit.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. So I just had a little face-off with Tiffany.
They be clutching the purse with walking across the other side of the street.
So I asked her about the Tahoes again.
Crazy.
She lied about the Tahoes again, and I took out the receipt with her signature.
They caught you in 4K, bro.
Or no, I'm sorry. She said Keith Freeman forged the signature. So it's, to me, I'm not used to dealing with people that can look you straight in the eyes and lie like that. Right. So it's unsettling to me to deal with a person like that.
We knew we needed to do something when she won the election.
The Henyard camp has not invited us all day to anything. We just have popped up and seen her. But I'm interested to see. We have 30 minutes before the polling closes, and her future is decided. And we're pulling up just by the ice rink to see if we can get eyes on her campaign. It's about 2 minutes from her rivals, so we're making a little spy mission to see what happens.
Both candidates said that they were going to win the election by a landslide, and both of them were hosting election parties. So I put a cameraman in each camp, and this was the difference between Camp House and Camp Henyard.
Food still wrapped up? 2 people there?
What's on your mind?
God damn.
That never happens in a primary election.
This shit may be like Obama versus what was it, Romney, bro? We know who the president was by fucking 9 p.m., bro. You can go out to the club and chill, nigga. This is about to be the equivalent.
What's on my mind right now is the future adult. People have been wanting this from maybe if I could 3.5
This man right here is a hardworking American, bro.
years.
So everybody to come together and do this because it seemed like it was impossible.
That's the motherfucker, bro. Your car, bro, your fucking tires, fucking, you know, you gotta get that shit changed. You get fucking, like, you know, you need to jump, bro.
After
you
it was
pull
clear
up
she was
beside you,
going
bro.
to get
Help you out,
crushed,
bro.
I learned that Tiffany was going to no-show her election party, so I decided to tell the people gathered there the news.
We got word that Tiffany isn't really showing up today, folks. So I think this might be it. It's been a good run for Dalton, but I think it's come to an end. It's been a landslide victory in the House fact.
Bro, that's crazy. Talking all that shit. And you to Kamala, this nigga. This is why you gotta be humble, bro. Humble and take care of your people, bro. This is fucking crazy. A quarter of the people turned out, and it was still a landslide in his favor,
The packed
bro.
parking lot, and it's kind of the opposite of this vibe. So, peace. Have a good day. I guess I think this thing is falling flat, and to me, what it goes to show is that the truth matters. Representing your people well matters. And when you don't do it, the people have something to say about it.
Bullshit.
And so we were living in 2 different worlds. And we found out today
You
which one the
sing the
people
song?
want.
Hey, bro. Okay, good shit, bro. I fuck with the song, but thanks, bro, for the royalty free shit, bro. I fuck with it, bro. Always trying to get this shit sent to the ether, bro. Like yesterday's video with Jimmy and them fucking not like us. I started spamming that shit, bro.
Tiffany's
no show. Russian Belarus.
No show, and 4 people were there.
Obviously, it's gonna be that.
Dude, were you?
Bro, you got the boys in blue, even though.
Were you surprised?
Them niggas.
All by the results.
No.
We celebrate not just the victory at the poll, but a victory for truth, integrity, and for the will of the people. Jason House and the Clean House slate has ushered a new era, one built on transparency, accountability, and deep love for their community. This win belongs to every resident who refused to be silent, every voter who chose progress over corruption. We will heal. We will rise. And we will win. Because we've been through it all. Today, we take our time back.
I can't risk 2 videos in a row. Can't risk it, bro. Thank you. I can't risk it, bro. 2 days in a row is crazy work. I can't. Them niggas had timestamps. Literally, even for the instrumental, like, I played for like 5 seconds, but them niggas,
Amazing.
As soon as I hear that, can't even, like, do it, you know, sonogrammed out. Them niggas still do it.
4 years of intimidation, 4 years of failure, and tonight is the new day for the community adults.
On a side note, the way how this nigga look, bro, I know he make a fire brisket. Hey, yeah, hey.
In a landslide victory, Jason House took the stage to thank Dolton residents and assure them that an age of transparency and progress was ahead of them. And with his crowd going wild, it was clear that the town of Dolton was excited to turn over a new leaf.
That's a wrap on the night. It was a win by a landslide, and I think what we can pull out of it is this. One, if you do the wrong thing, people are going to speak out. We have the power with our votes to send a message. We are looking for transparency in our leaders. If you are a public servant, you should not be balling. You should not be making yourself rich off the taxpayer dollar. You should be...
Motherfucker, you public servant, you should be balling on a budget.
Working for the people to make your city a better place. And that's what the people voted for today. That's the hope for Dolton. So I'm wishing them the best in the next 4 years. And I think we have a lot to learn from the story of Tiffany Henyard.
Don't buy 4
You can
Tahoes.
rise and you can fall. And if you lie to people's faces and you're a terrible leader, this is what happens. So that's all I got. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you next week. Peace.
I'm fascinated to see how the story continues. Prison time, Netflix documentaries. Tiffany's future is going to be interesting. And folks, if you would like us to investigate another character, a politician, a megachurch pastor, a sales guru, someone that you think is spreading lies and needs to be exposed, please put their name in the comments and I will look into them next. Thank you guys for joining me on this journey.
Yo, shout out to Tommy fucking G, bro. Fire ass video, bro. This shit's like 55 minutes long of a recording, bro. I fuck with it. I just want to take a quick look to see what's going on. Self-snitching the federal crimes on a rap song is the most Chicago shit ever. Oh, God. I'm gonna slap you. No, you won't. Damn, Tommy. Down to catch a fade. For real. This nigga turned into Battle Beast. Oh, shit. Looked like they were paid cigarettes to show up. 2 packs of Kool-Aid super long split. Oh, cool super long. I'm gonna say, bro, that's Kool-Aid is crazy. I misread that shit, bro. Being on Twitter for too long, bro, will definitely have you read this shit all types of ways. Legend has it say Tiffany Henyard 3 times your bank account will disappear. The campaigns were gonna look like they were paid in cigarettes. Yeah. The nonprofit bank lady should be the mayor. Actually, like high key, I feel like she should have a much more integral role. Like if they have like an Office of Food Justice, she should definitely be up there. And if they don't have it, bro, please get that shit started. And she should be like one of the few people to spearhead it. Because what she's doing with, what is it called? Free Indeeds, bro, should definitely be like highlighted a lot more, bro. And I would love if Tommy just did a whole documentary just covering her, bro. That should be fire. Her married boyfriend makes over $100K working for her and runs a car wash party club. How is this life for real? Yeah, it's true. She really said the people love her and by her the specific people she knew personally, bro. And then still lost. It's crazy work. He's cheesing, fam. Oh, it wasn't 2 days ago. 8 days ago, bro. So this is how long I've been fucking wanting to watch it, bro. Alright, guys. This shit's crazy, bro. It's crazy. I feel like we've hit every single nail in this coffin, bro. Tommy did it too, bro. A whole 57-minute reacts, bro. I'm fucking with it, bro. Hope you guys are too. Is there anything else you guys want me to check out? What's another Tommy G video? Or if it's just random shit, bro, just put it down in the comments, bro, if you here. Or if you skipped all the way to the end, bro. I appreciate it, bro. Just watch that first minute and 30, bro, so it counts as a YouTube view. That's all I need, bro. So I fuck with y'all, bro. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.